Okay, so here I am in my F-86F in Kasab in Oman, and as you can see, I got for some reason, the air brakes are already deployed, and that's me, wave. That's Major Homer, that's me. Um, okay, so we want to take off, start this thing cold and dark, and start it up. So first of all, we need to contact ground control. I've got a key mapped on my throttle for that. And ground control there is F8, and then F2, and then F1.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
So I think the
Copy.
general communications or
Ground power is now on.
communications control is what I mapped for that. Okay, now that I've got that done, I'm going to go here and see if I can. Let's see if I can turn. In order to use the radio on this plane, you have to use this UHF. And not only do you have to use UHF, but you have to use one of these preset frequencies. You can't dial in a frequency. So there we go. Channel 2, I've saved, and this is a mission, and I saved the channel 2 mission to be, channel 2 in the mission to be 250 megahertz, which is Kasab. Okay, so now let's see, without the battery on, let's just see what happens if I go here and then say F5, go to, and there's Kasab. Yes, I can. Let's see, F1 and request startup.
In field, 1-1, request startup. In field, 1-1, cleared for startup.
Okay, great. So they've cleared me for startup, and I'm going to click here, which is the engine master control. Then click here, and then up. Once my percent gets like 3%, almost instantly, I need to move my throttle to this position here. After it gets to 10%, which happens pretty quickly as well, almost there now, I do that again and move it to idle. Now the default keys for this is the home key. You press it twice, once at 3% and then once again at 10%. I'm going to turn on my guns here. Okay, and if you're going to turn them on there, if you're going to have your guns on, you might as well turn them on down here too, because there's my guns are on. Okay, so and now we've got all that done. Got our engine going. Let's do a request.
In field, 1-1, request taxi to runway.
Now,
Field 1-1, clear to taxi to runway 1.
now a couple of things before I forget. First of all, I need to close my speed brakes. So I've got a map. I've got that mapped. So there, my speed brakes are closed. Having done that, now I need to close the canopy, which I believe is this one. Right click that. There we go. Now, okay, now in order to steer, I need to have the S key needs to be held down, or in my case, I have it mapped to a control on my throttle. So I shall use that to, this plane takes a while to spool up, so there's no instant power.
Hey, what are you doing?
Whoop. There, I did it again. I neglected to F11, I neglected to disconnect the cable. So that's what happens when you don't disconnect the cable.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Copy. Ground power is now off.
Okay. So now we can go. Here's my compass right here. So this runway seems to be almost due north. I think it's 10 degrees actually. Or 190 degrees. So I'm holding this button the whole time to do the nose wheel steering. Which is, it's extremely sensitive. I need to adjust my control for this control because I have a real hard time just holding it on the runway. Okay, so there we are. I think let's just check outside and take a look, see that everything looks pretty good. I'm not exactly lined up, as you can see there. So be it. Gonna give it the gas. Let it spool on up. Now let's go. I'm no longer holding the button. I'm steering with the rudder now at this point. And up we go. Bring in the gear. Whoa. So I'm just going to go out here a few miles, turn around, and come back. Okay, I'm going to start slowing it down. Every time I end up going too fast, I'm going off the end of the runway. Okay, that's probably far enough. You know, go into a bank. And come back on about 190. Okay, there we are. Let's put our gear down. Huh. Where's the airport gone? Can't see it. How can I land on it if I can't see it? There it is. Just got a glimpse of it. Somewhere around here. Well, I made it.
Enfield 1-1, request takeoff.
I don't request takeoff.
Enfield 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QSE
Well,
9.88.
no nose wheel, but I made it. So that's how you do it. Let's quit that. And we'll close this.